Good morning. This is Outdoor Healing 1111. I'm actually not feeling so hot today, but the energy seemed to kind of be thick. Sometimes I'm triggered by spirit and my emotions based on me being an empath. And today I'm having a hard time speaking, so someone is having a hard time addressing an issue. I'm also have a huge migraine, which is my third eye chakra is opening, and I'm starting to understand my awakening. And my counterpart is also being aware and awakened. So I'm going to chime backwards on the count of 5, clear out the energy in case it's bad. Spirit doesn't want me to talk. I apologize. My voice is changing. But I'm asking spirits, guides, and angels from above to clearly cleanse the room, cleanse our energy, cleanse our demeanor, and even change our perspective moving into this weekend, which is a very strong transformation is coming in. Emails, technology, again, are a little bit transparent, having a hard time getting the messages in because Spirit is doing some work behind the scenes. And a lot of divine masculines are on a soul journey and now being awakened. So I'm feeling the pressure from them. I'm being triggered again between 3 and 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm being awoken and I'm being more aware of my own receptive needs so that I can clear and cleanse to help you fulfill whatever it is that you ask or seek of me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Clear the energy, Spirit. As the root chakra moves forward, someone is working in their affirmations and finding out who they really are. They're at the beginning stages of a divine masculine. That's where we see the dark red stone. It's where I am powerful, I'm abundant, I'm worthy of love, I'm going through a transformation, I am being awoken, I am trying to figure out who and why and where I have landed since I've just come out of a karmic relationship. I'm going to do it again. Oh God, clear and cleanse and hear us. Our request to help us clear and cleanse our bodies, our minds, our soul. Fill out the air, the fire, the wind, the transformation in spirit and earth. Ground us. Final one. Spirit, fully align us in our position in life and our purpose and our role here in this world, whether you be a light worker, a watcher, a cross watcher, whether you be a divine masculine, divine feminine. Please come in and clear all the energies. Let us be blessed. Dream big. This is Outdoor Healing 1111. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you do not resonate with the message, don't make it fit. Give it to someone else. Maybe they need some clearing and cleansing from an unhealthy relationship. A little background on me. I was an empath, triggered from a narcissist, and finally realizing that I grew up in a household of narcissism and sociopath, and it takes a lifetime acknowledgement. But I've now completed 10, a level from spirit stating that I did the work, the time, and it's a very lonely and dark place when you're doing an introspective analysis on yourself, but spirit is definitely guiding you to it. I pre-shuffled, so I will just cut the deck real quick. I'm going to pull one oracle from the Shapeshifters Oracle. I was getting dark energy today. The karmic is really struggling. They're alone. This one flipped out on the gate. We have the delicate fairy and her ferrets. Change is natural. It's good. And yes, it can hurt. This is in regards to a partnership and some stability in your life. You're at a crossroads. Ferrets can be very sneaky. They're lovable. They take things when you're not even watching. Could be your soul. Could be your heart. Keep your eyes wide open is what I hear. 24, 2 and 4. 2 is partnership, 4 is stability. So we are searching for a partnership in unity, and we must become stable ourselves. So what I'm getting from this card is that the femme, he or she, depending on what your energy is, has really done the work in your masculine side. And now you're coming over to the lighter side of things. A little bit more laughter, a little bit more understanding of what you want and what you deserve, that you're no longer going to take things that don't serve your better good. I mean, you could be with a Karmic, which is a passionate, crazy, uncontrollable relationship, or you can be in a boring, loving, caring kind and still have no passion. Don't settle, ladies and gentlemen. Spirit would like you to go out in your soul purpose and love you, and what you would give to yourself is what you get from someone else. Be careful what you trigger, be careful what you send out there, and do not be afraid to set healthy boundaries. That's what Spirit's saying. Or the 24th. They're going to come to you, right? They're just going to come and meet you where you are and have a nice little conversation about moving this forward. 2 to the 4 to the 6 is transformation. It's victory and love. Okay. I also pre-shuffled at the bottom of the deck. We have 6 again, which is victory coming in maybe during April. Could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius crowning the reading, whoever's watching. 2 of Cups at the bottom. I called that. That's the 2. And then here comes the stability, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the one who stands the test of time. I am worthy of love. I am ready for love. I give love. I am the sun. I am the moon. I am the air. I am the earth. I am like mother love. I appreciate my surroundings. I have done the work. It's not been easy, but I have done it. She's the one that gets up early in the morning. She's the one that focuses on her life. She's the one that gets shit done. Clearly show me the second path here in which we are working on this transformation from the Divine Masculine here, Spirit. Oh, okay. So we have someone who walked away for their better good, and now they are really taking a good look at what happened. Things are being illuminated to them, right? They've gone out on a soul journey with the 8 of Cups. You may have been one of the ones that are 2 left there. See how they have the cups stacked like trophies? I'm getting that this person had relationships as trophies. They wanted to get as many people in as possible, maybe for a competition. What they didn't realize is that they're wearing the coat of love. They're walking in love. They're feeling the love. See how the moon... We have the moon in both cards here, which is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I'm seeing that now that they're going through the awakening, the sun has branched out. It's become, open and abundant, more aware. See how he looks like he was sleeping there? Sleeping a little bit more here, but we have an 8, and then we have a major arcana here, which the dark night of the soul, which is the shadow side. It's divine masculine and divine feminine, and then maybe there was a third party or someone that stopped them from coming back to get their 2 of Cups, right? The happily ever after. So I am looking for abundance. I am looking for my person. I know now what I want. I know now what purpose they served in my life. I am moving forward to find that purpose in life. Third card out. Oh, flipped over right away. Justice is coming in. Okay, justice is coming in from them walking away, them being illuminated, them seeing your value and worth, knowing that either you or them being triggered by this moon activity, which the new moon was last week. We're now in Capricorn season, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Now we have Libra showing up. If that resonates with anyone, take what fits. But Libra is the justice card. Someone needed to change their perception here. Someone needed to change their view. In this card, they're the king. But unfortunately, this king had to cut shit out that no longer served them. Let's get a clarifier on that real quick before I post that up there. What is the justice here for the king or the queen or the divine masculine or the divine feminine? Show me, Spirit. Be in my energy today. Help the watcher and cross watcher to get some clarification. For the Empress, exactly. Someone who took time out to build on themselves. See how there's cherries on her coat or her cloth? It's showing victory here. I don't know about you, but the prestige to be of family legacy is uniquely different. She has worked hard, or he has worked hard in fertility and in love, working on relationships down here with Christ, herself, Spirit. And then she wears the crown of victory. She doesn't need for you to see her worth because she has already seen the worth, or he, in themselves. So this could be someone around March. Maybe you met them in March. Maybe they're coming back in March, but March is very important for this couple here. Justice or something happened in March that is being clarified now to this person to let them know that you are their person, right? I think they've been denying it for a long time. But I think that the feminine energy here, which used to be masculine, where there was a struggle here, like a moment where they were quite battling one another to find out who had more powerful energy here. Okay, so they know it now. And I do believe that they see your abundance. I am righteous. I am working on me. I am becoming aware this person loved me. I know not what they did now, their sacrifices they made. I know what I did to cause a ruckus in this situation. And this new moon, with Spirit's help, has pushed them forward to see your growth, your abundance, your victory. They now know that you are their counterpart. But the question now is, what do you do about it, right? What do you do about it where you are now? Where is Spirit at this point taking us? It's taking us to the 4th chakra. And Spirit, clearly, can you show me what is in the love space here between the Watcher and the Cross Watcher and whomever is seeking answers in regards to this relationship? Okay, so here we go. We have a message coming in to a fire sign, or there's 2 fire signs. It looks like communication is coming in to the one who's done the work. So we have 2 queens here, so there definitely was 2 people in power. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I have 2 fire signs back to back, so it could have been 2 women or 2 men competing, right? We have the yellow cloth here. The yellow cloth is in representation of I'm doing me. I'm going to come back and see what I can do to change this situation here. So we have a lot of fire signs showing up. We're getting ready to head into February, which we hit the air signs before we hit the fire. But I think that Spirit is saying, because we have all this blue here, it's moving this power couple towards each other without them even knowing. So here is the divine masculine on the ground, working on the beginning of their chakras. And here, this queen who has done the work, right, in different seasons of her life or his life, they've already been there. Now they're coming to an understanding. They're at the bottom here. They're understanding that if they want their person to come in, they have to let go. And that's the weird thing about love. Spirit says that, you know, the old saying is, if you love someone, let them go. And if they come back, they're yours. I think there's some weight to that. I think that sometimes we're held down by the energies that keep us. So I have 2 queens. I have 2 major arcanas. There's probably a few there in the back. I don't recall. But they love you, and they're coming forward to show that to you. They really, really loved looking back and being nostalgic now in what they had with you. And I believe now, let's see, you and them are cutting stuff out that no longer serves them. The clouds are clearing. We're getting messages from Divine. Divine is coming in through birds, maybe a falcon. The bird is still a far away yet. And remember, this might be a queen, which we have 3 now, which is an ending of a cycle. Someone completed the cycle. They've gone from, I'm going to do the work, for the clouds lifting, the air moving in during air season, coming into Capricorn season. They do know now, and they understand that in order for them to get their wish fulfillment, they need to step away and let this party figure it out. It's not what they wanted to do, but they understand completely now in their grounding space that the best way to move forward is to just do it. Understand the process. Cupid is doing its work behind the scenes and moving forward and getting what is best for them at the moment. And once the clouds started to lift, Spirit started to work on your person. Show me, show me, show me the divine masculine I was triggered by. What do they need to see? What do they need to see? What do they need to see, Spirit? Justice and balance, right? So we have balance crossing this. Maybe someone who's crumbed you before. Maybe this was a Libra. Maybe you were getting crumbed in business. We have someone who wants to speak here and someone who wants to do. So we have more action than we have words. But once they get in alignment here, someone steps forward and there'll be some talking. So I'm getting that the person who would like to do it is now ready to speak, and they're going to take an effort. One step at a time is what I heard. And my throat. Ironic, we're coming into the next one, but this is crossing the reading. So you're getting a message possibly from an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This could also be in business all of a sudden, I heard. Things have been quiet. I'm hearing calming energy, loving yourself, understanding what you want and what you need, speaking up for what you need, want, and say, and getting rid of things that no longer serve you. Swords are about worry and illness. Swords are about, emotional side of things. We have a lot of fire signs here, which is passion. And then we have, understanding. It's coming clear here. Someone wants to work things out. And it may not be love. The final result I'm getting from this card may not be marriage at the moment, but it might be a new understanding just to figure out, since both of you are backwards, right? And that's how your relationship kind of went. You wanted it and they didn't. They did, you didn't, right? It was a off balance thing. But when divine comes in and has a life purpose for the both of you, Spirit will bring in some justification here, which you go from the Queen, who's cutting things out, which is the feminine energy, right? No longer tolerating bad behavior. And then, because for so long you were taking the scraps, they're confused, and they're going to send you a message to try to figure out why, right? Why, since they're in understanding why justice needed to be made, they need to come in and make some sort of balance here, whether that's good, bad, or indifferent. The divine feminine gets to decide here, right? You go from the 6 to the 3. So that's them giving you reciprocity here, them giving you the other half of themselves. And here's the understanding. They have 1 pentacle they want to give you. You have 3 that gives you 4 in stability. That gives them 2 with the partnership. We're back to the 2 and the 4, Spirit said. And then we head off to the 6, which is victory. That's wonderful. Really seeing the difference on that one there. Spirit does have a weird way sometimes of working things out and showing you exactly what you need. I don't want anyone who's coming in now to miss the elements here. Okay. So we have a lot of Queen energy, a lot of leveling up, a lot of bossing up, a lot of feminine energy. This person has become a queen of her field, her profession, respect from others. She has loved herself. She has done the work. And now we go to speaking, right? Someone needs to speak up. Oh, it's the masculine. 9 of Swords, holding down the fort. See the roses on the blanket? They're no longer on the cloak. Because here, the queen, right? Both of those blankets were white, understanding that they both cared about each other. Or if you look at his, both of you spoke up and shared your feelings at one point. But for some reason, Spirit has taken them and put them in full understanding of what they need to see now, right? They're holding their head, their third eye chakra's coming up, they're not feeling well. The awaken has definitely stirred up some emotions that they are unsure about here. It's really weird when the cards come out and what Spirit wants to say. Show me the misunderstanding here. Okay, that's 3. Let's see, there's a little story here. So we have slow-moving energy coming in, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, to meet with their King of Wands. There's that full wand. So if you've noticed, the cards have gone from 2 to 4. Partnership, stability. 6 is what our goal is for victory here, because we have 3 people celebrating, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. That's you, them, and the divine being fully aligned. And knowing that you have already turned into the king, and that they understand now, which is the white pentacle. Your mask has come off. I think that you've made some reciprocity to them. You've reached out, even though that I don't believe that you had complete responsibility in this, but I think that you were acknowledging yours and sharing it with them. And I think the celebration is the both of you understanding that this was of higher power for the both of you. And then we have the king, right? He was upside coming into this, looking into the future, and then something disturbed them. Either they saw something on social media, they saw someone post something or made some sort of effort towards you, but now they want to be the king, right? They're in their heart spot, right? From their head, they understand it. From their feet, it's love. They're moving towards love and victory. They're wearing love here, and they're also believing that I am the one that's going to make you happy. And I'm getting some sexual energy here on this, but they hold it. Not the key to your heart. They hold the power in their hands right now to come to you, share their feelings and emotions, and tell you how they really feel. I think here you're going to be a little amazed to find out that they really, really love you. But I'm not so sure you're going to believe the energy, because see, the dark night of the soul is still here. If they're still working on that, even though reciprocity and polarity, they're giving you back your pentacle. So they may not take the offer just yet, but they're acknowledging it. They're holding it in their hand. Don't think the victory is over yet. So we have the sun and understanding moving to I'm going to speak To my Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, this is a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So someone who's been up all night long trying to figure out if they're going to come forward and when they're going to come forward. I don't even think it's if. I think it's when, right? Are you with someone else? You know, is someone else in your life at the moment? Do you want them back in your life? Is this a wish fulfillment? Are they ready to take a chance again? I heard that old song from the Bee Gees. If you leave me now, you'll take away the biggest heart of me. Ooh, 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 you know, baby, please don't go. So a bunch of cards just fell out. Spirit said to me that story in itself from the karmic is way too much and doesn't need to be here. There was burdens and responsibility holding this person down. So Spirit, let's finally get to the understanding here. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Even if you don't love me anymore is what I heard. Even if you don't love me anymore. So at the root, we're going to this. Since I don't have stand over here, so I can do this real quick. I will put this down here. And since the understanding is what we really need to find out from this divine masculine who decided to wake me up in the middle of the night, where their head is. What does Spirit want them to see? So I have clarification back here from the fairy card. This card fell out over here. Someone left you out in the cold. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? Really moving forward from a karmic relationship they're in now. And this is what triggered you, Divine Femme, to move forward and keep your eyes wide open. This could even been the karmic, right? The karmic who needed to realize here with that large pile of cards that flipped over that this was not a situation they wanted to see. They knew what was going to happen, but this closed out the cycle and pushed your person forward. Didn't get this energy before, but I'm definitely getting it from a Capricorn. Yep, Two of Cups. It's upside down, so here we go. Lust, love, passion, two. Mirroring each other, the one and the one, the new beginning. You both want it. They are understanding now where they stand with you. Hey, Spirit has a funny way of working itself out. That I got shit falling everywhere, sorry. And then because the femme has been cloaked in honor, many different shades, many different obstacles. I even believe here someone's intuitive, right? And they were given a gift maybe at birth. But this is revelations. This is someone who's highly intuitive. This is a life purpose. This is getting to the other side, crossing over. This is I need you and you need me, clergy, monk, religious situation that's going to bring the two of you together, right? Here's the ram here. So it's definitely an Aries coming to the table. We have cups again, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I will do. So this person is really thinking about love. If this person came back to you, I think you would marry them, right? The cups are love too. They're yellow. I do take you for my husband, for my wife. They're speaking up. There's love on their mind. They're moving forward with love and best of intentions, right? I do care about you, but I'm not going to give you everything. I know you're coming. I feel you. This is an intuitive, highly respectable relationship. I see that, you know, maybe he is a Hierophant and maybe you're a high priestess, but you're both intuitively aligned. And I think he's finally awakening and he's always had a sixth sense. Scorpios have that sixth sense, but they're getting it now for the right reasons and not the wrong. They use their intuitive side for demonic nature, right? They didn't know how to use it, but now they understand it. They've watched you. Maybe they've watched your channel. Maybe they know that you're a reader. Maybe they know that you're intuitive. I used to have a boyfriend before I knew I had gifts that he used to say I had a voodoo doll, which now looking back on it, I had the gifts. I just didn't know how to use them, right? So when I missed him or thought about him, I would send that into the universe. And then one day I had to let go so that God and Spirit could use me somewhere else. So here we have it. We have a fire sign who made a wish a long time ago. They used to pour in, but now it's all being poured back out. So everything that they gave to the universe, Spirit is giving back to them. This is a wish fulfillment that's coming in from a long journey, a lot of work, right? It's not an uphill battle anymore. This is looking back on everything that this person has gone through, standing at the top of the mountain, coming back down. Wow, these don't seem so heavy when you're bringing them back down the hill, right? Sometimes I think we miss the purpose of the valley. The valley is where we find peace, divinity, and know that we are worth it, that there's an ultimate goal and purpose searching inside of us for the ultimate love. The ultimate love there is the Two of Cups. There's a queen. There's my king. In between all that was a bunch of learning and life purpose missions that needed to be taken from Spirit. We had a karmic who was in this situation, who had to leave the journey, but knew it was coming. I think that we all have that gut instinct inside of us. I don't know if men have it because I can't explain it for you, but for women we do. We know when someone is only here for a short period of time. If you're intuitively guided, you clearly understand when Spirit speaks to you that something is off. You want it so bad you can't have it. Some of those things we do achieve and attain, but some of them we don't. So that's where the Two of Cups lays there. They understand now that this was a life partnership and that you're coming back into unity. And I believe now that Spirit would like to share some thoughts. And then I'm going to close it out with an oracle. So I'm going to get the deck for me right now that's really speaking to me. And it's been speaking to me for a while now since I received it anonymously in the mail. And thank you whoever sent it to me. Because I've been triggered for time. Time is running out. Time is something that's not on our side sometimes. Sometimes Spirit has a funny way of sharing or showing us what we need only when we need it, right? So what I would say is that if Spirit has some messages that they would like us to share from person to person, sometimes they live far, sometimes they're not ready to speak up. But our chakras do make us in alignment. Just sometimes we just can't put the words together to say, I'm sorry. But if anything, Spirit said if COVID has taught you anything, it's now to live in now and not into tomorrow. Spirit, 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 talk to me. 3 I got. Okay. From your person to you. From the watcher to you. I'm finding out the hard way my person doesn't have shit on you. So there you go with the karmic relationship. Someone is getting left out in the cold. What else would your partner say to you that left you out in the cold? Your soulmate or twin flame? If I could be with you, I would. It's just the situation at hand. Okay. That could be because you wouldn't take them back, or maybe they just needed to go out on their own for a while and realize that they needed you. To be honest, I felt you were too good to be true, so I kept my guard up, thinking you would turn on me. Interesting. Okay. Okay, ladies from my divine side, or masculines from the divine femme side, if you had to tell this person something, if they came back to talk to you, what would you say to them? I want you. So after all this time, the divine femmes still want this person. No one makes me laugh the way you did. So laughter is very important with women. So if there's any men watching my channel or on Instagram, if you really love a woman, you know she loves you when she laughs. And final card, I want to bring closure to the situation if you'd hear me out. So somebody definitely wants to talk. So I'm not sure here if that's the masculine or the feminine who's going to say yes or no, but there definitely needs to be a conversation because divine has a partnership here that someone really needs to acknowledge. Maybe there's just some healing that needs to be done. But I would say that, you know, if you ever love this person, right? COVID has changed a lot of people's view on what love really means to you. And I've been in relationships where it's toxic and, oh my God, the passion was insane and that's wonderful. But then you live in peace and then you want someone who brings all of that, right? You want someone who brings love, laughter, peace. But you have to have intimacy too. And if someone is still guarded and not ready to move on, then it's not your person. You'll just know when it's your person. You would. I mean, we get many times in this life to have soulmates and twin flames, but you get one, I think. I'm a hopeless romantic, right? There's different readers who believe it different ways, but there's one definitely, the dove spirit. Be peace. Partnership and new beginnings. You'll see this pretty little bird out of nowhere coming in with love. It's divinely guided that you guys find your way back together. Partnership, holding down the fort, new beginnings, victory, and here comes love. Love of a lifetime. Let your wings fly, is what Spirit said. Let me guide you to each other, and you will see how much love the Two of Cups has to bring. Thanks for stopping by, Outdoor Healing 1111. This is why probably I couldn't get out of bed this morning, but this message needed to go out because there's a female or a masculine out there that their divine partner wanted to let them know that on the wings of love. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.